It's no secret that Justin and Hailey Bieber have had their fair share of marital problems recently. From their trust issues to the past relationship problems to Justin's mental health, these two have been going through it. And it doesn't help that Justin's famous ex, Selena Gomez, is out here living her best single girl life post-treatment. Although we know it's a tough subject for those of us that loved Justin and Selena when they were together, in light of Justin and Hailey's problems, we thought we'd take a little walk down memory lane. And that memory lane is going to be a full-blown timeline of the last time Justin was in something this serious. Yes, Jelena shippers, we're going there. We're going to talk all about Justin and Selena's relationship timeline right now, so stay right here for some nostalgia. How's it going, guys? I'm Madison Hill. We're gonna get into all things Jelena, but first, make sure to click that subscribe button and the bell for notifications. That way you're always up to date on your fave celeb couples, both past and present. Okay, the start of Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez's relationship dates all the way back to 2010, when the two were spotted out together grabbing a bite to eat at a Philadelphia IHOP. Being that the two were seen sitting on the same side of the booth, you know where our minds immediately went. They went from zero to relationship real quick.
And pancakes.
Shortly after their IHOP date, the two made their couple debut at the 2011 Vanity Fair Oscars party. That same year, Selena opened up to 17 magazine about why she was initially silent about their relationship. At the time, she said, quote, "I don't like hiding. I do like to keep certain things to myself, but at the end of the day, I'm 18 and I'm going to fall in love. I'm going to hang out with people and I'm going to explore myself, and I'm okay with that." And so are we, Selena. After their carpet couple debut and Selena's 17 confession, Justin and Selena's relationship really took off from there. The two attended the 2011 Billboard Music Awards together, and Justin even gave Selena a smooch at these awards when he went up to accept his award. We also saw the two amp up the public displays of affection while they sat courtside at a basketball game. Oh, and it's worth mentioning that Justin even rented out Staples Center so him and Selena could have a romantic dinner and watch Titanic. Later, he tweeted, "Romance isn't dead. Treat your lady right, fellas. #real." Then the two went on to attend the 2011 American Music Awards together, and this was a really big deal because at the time, a woman who went by the name of Mariah was trying to say that Justin Bieber fathered her child. She claimed the two had sex for 30 seconds after one of his concerts, meaning he cheated on Selena and that he was her baby daddy. After a lot of drama, paternity tests came back proving Justin was not the father.
You are not the father of that child.
Yeah.
Essentially, you get the picture. We were really starting to become Jelena obsessed at this point. The two were showing up to award shows, they survived a scandal, and then Justin went ahead and sat down with Oprah in 2012 and opened up about his relationship with Selena, making us love them together even more. Justin sat down with Oprah to talk all about his career and the trials and tribulations of dating Selena, despite receiving some backlash for having a girlfriend from some of his crazed female fans.
I never make her separate from me because I don't want her to ever feel like I'm ashamed of her, you know?
Justin went on to tell Oprah that a lot of guys in the industry will travel separately from their girlfriends in order to appear single to fans, but he was adamant that he never wanted to do that with Selena.
If we get away, we're, getting away together, at least.
While all of this sounds like it was the making of an epic celebrity love story, Jelena started to take a turn for the worse. During the same year of his Oprah interview, 2012, Scooter Braun, Justin's longtime manager, shut down engagement rumors, and then, sadly, that caused some breakup rumors to begin. It didn't help that at the time, Selena sat down with Teen Vogue and made some questionable comments, saying, quote, "I'm 20. I don't take anything in my personal life too seriously. I have great friends and a solid group of people I love. I feel like everything else will come organically."
What does that mean?
Sadly, our suspicions that Selena was hinting towards a breakup ended up being true, as in November of that year, the two officially called it quits. At the time, a source told People magazine, quote, "With them being apart so much, it got complicated. She had some trust issues. It's not easy, but the relationship needed to end." A few months later, in March of 2013, Selena solidified her single status during an appearance on David Letterman.
Oh, no.
No, I'm
You're
single,
fine.
yeah.
You're fine.
I'm
I think
so good.
If that wasn't enough to break all of our Jelena hearts all over again, Selena went on to admit that she made the Biebs cry.
And I made him cry.
Well, then that makes two of us.
Although it must not have been easy for Justin to hear, let's be honest, it was the savage Selena that we've all grown to love. However, shortly after her appearance on Letterman, reconciliation rumors started to heat up. Just the next month, People magazine reported that Selena flew to Norway to be with the Biebs during his performance, and at the time, the two were showing all the signs of getting back together. An onlooker told People magazine that backstage, quote, they were holding hands, hugging, and they kissed on the lips. They looked really in love, like no fights ever happened before. It definitely looked like they were back together. However, that was short-lived. Later that year, the Biebs sat down for a radio interview with Big Boy and revealed that him and Selena were in an off phase, but that didn't mean he stopped caring about her. During the interview, he said, quote, the breakup affected us, especially when we are in front of so many people. It's such a public thing. It's hard for both of us. But you know, she's a great woman. I love her to this day. Of course, all that us Jelena shippers heard were the words, I love her to this day. Therefore, we didn't lose hope that one day these two lovebirds would find their way back, and we were right. A year later, in 2014, Justin confirmed that him and Selena were back on during a deposition he gave for assaulting a member of the paparazzi. Not the ideal confirmation situation, but who cares? Our favorite couple was back together again. And yes, you've guessed it, this is where the roller coaster ride really starts to pick up speed, because just as the Biebs confirmed they were back on, Selena sent out a now deleted cryptic tweet saying, we have to learn the hard way sometimes. Shortly after that, she released her single, The Heart Wants What It Wants. And to say the beginning of that music video was powerful would be an understatement.
I know him though, and I know his heart, and I know what he wouldn't do to hurt me.
If we needed any more confirmation that these two were definitely not back together, the single Selena dropped would definitely be it. And it makes complete sense because at the end of that year, Justin posted a slew of Instagrams with his now wife, Hailey Baldwin. At the time, this caused people to pause and ask WTF, but Justin shut down romance rumors when he posted saying, people are crazy, I'm super single and this is my good friend. You would know otherwise. Of course, we know Justin and Hailey later proved they were definitely more than just friends, as we somewhat recently found out that whenever Justin and Selena were off, him and Hailey were usually back on, but that's besides the point for right now. Let's keep moving along our Jelena timeline. In 2015, Selena began dating Zed after they collaborated on the song I Want You to Know. When they first got together, she told Radio Disney, quote, he's this cute little German and he's got really beautiful eyes and he's very sweet and funny. They split shortly after, but there was no bad blood. A few months later during an interview, Selena commented on their fling saying, quote, I adore Zed a lot and I definitely had a thing with him, which was nice. While Selena was having her one thing with Zed, at this time, Justin was making the rounds with Kendall Jenner and her sister Kourtney Kardashian, along with a few Instagram models here and there.
Are you using protection?
When he wasn't dating around, Justin was working on his comeback. Prior to September of 2015, Justin had many run-ins with the law. Even just recently, during his interview with Vogue, he opened up about how serious his drug use was during this difficult time. But as I said, in September of 2015, he was really starting to shape up. And at the time, Selena told the New York Times during an interview, quote, while people were writing that I was stupid for being in the relationship, this is what I always saw in him. Shortly after Selena made that comment, her and Justin were seen together at a Beverly Hills hotel, and in case we needed one more reason for our Jelena hearts to explode because of this reunion, fans caught Justin on video serenading Selena with the song, My Girl. Did your heart just melt hearing that again? Because same. However, the roller coaster ride was still at full speed because months later, in May of 2016, a video of Selena from her revival tour went viral when she was seen taking and crumpling a sign that said, Marry Justin, please. If that wasn't a sure sign that the two were off at this point, then Justin posted a slew of pictures with his new girlfriend at the time, Sophia Richie. Fans were so outraged at his new relationship that they began going off on the pictures, causing Justin to threaten putting his Instagram on private. He captioned a photo saying, I'm gonna make my Instagram private if you guys don't stop the hate. This is getting out of hand. If you guys are really fans, you wouldn't be mean to people I like. Selena savagely clapped back to that saying, if you can't handle the hate, then stop posting pictures of your girlfriend. LOL. It should be special between you two only. Don't be mad at your fans. They love you and supported you before anyone ever did. This then caused an all-out Instagram commenting war. Justin then responded to Selena again, saying, it's funny to see people that used me for attention and still try to point the finger this way. Sad. All love. Followed by, I'm not one for anyone receiving hate. Hope you all can be kind to my friends and each other, and yes, I love my Beliebers. Selena ended the exchange by saying, funny how the ones that cheated multiple times are pointing the finger at the ones that were forgiving and supportive. No wonder fans are mad. sad, all love.
Damn.
After that, the Jelena roller coaster ride, by all appearances, stopped because Selena was in a new relationship with The Weeknd. The Weeknd and Selena had a very serious 10-month relationship that some argue started in January of 2017 when photos surfaced of them kissing in Los Angeles. They later went Instagram official in April and then made their red carpet couple debut at that year's Met Gala. A lot of stuff went down at that year's Met Gala. Not only was Selena caught telling him that she loved him on the red carpet, but that was one of their first run-ins with The Weeknd's ex, Bella Hadid. As I mentioned, the two had a very hot and heavy 10-month relationship. They got a place in New York together, they got a puppy, and then Selena underwent her kidney transplant and ultimately decided to focus on herself and end things. Of course, later when The Weeknd dropped his song Call Out My Name, and he left everyone pretty speechless when he alluded to the fact that he almost gave Selena his kidney had she not gotten it from her BFF, Francia Raisa.
I almost got a piece of myself for your life.
Well, we all thought it was a little much for The Weeknd to go there when sources said time and time again that he was never an option to be Selena's kidney donor. He still did, and it just solidified that the two should have not been together, and Selena was right to end things. Once they broke up, we all know The Weeknd went back to Bella Hadid, and Selena went back to Justin Bieber, giving the roller coaster ride one last shot. After Selena cut things off with The Weeknd, her and Justin were seen riding bikes together, going to church together, and seen sharing many a meal together. It became clear that Justin and Selena were essentially back together. She was even seen supporting him at a hockey game where they shared a kiss. At the time, a source told People magazine that the two were taking things slow, but they were emotionally back together. Shortly after that, the two spent Thanksgiving and Christmas apart, causing us Jelena shippers to panic just a bit, but thankfully they were seen hopping on a plane together to ring in 2018 together in Cabo. While all seemed well between these two, it was only a matter of time until Selena's mom came between the two of them once and for all. Her disdain for the reconciled couple started shortly after their New Year's trip when she spoke to Gossip Cop and said that she was not happy with their relationship, but quote, Selena is an adult and can make her own choices. A month later, Selena did a 2-week stint in a New York facility to treat her anxiety and depression. A source told Us Weekly at the time that Selena felt great and that Justin was very supportive of the time she needed away. The following month, Selena posted a sweet message for the Biebs on his birthday. We thought the two were really going to last this time, then boom, the first of many breakup rumors hit. At the time, a source told E! News that the two were having a lot of little disagreements, followed by one big fight that caused things to blow up. We later learned that one big fight was likely about Selena's mom. During these rumors, a source told Us Weekly, quote, Justin's family loves Selena, but Selena's family has put her in a very conflicting spot because they still don't trust Justin. Selena has tried to convince her family that Justin has changed, but her family is not budging. And sadly, they never did. By mid-March of last year, the Jelena roller coaster ride ended for good, and Justin put the final nail in the coffin when him and Hailey tied the knot in September of last year. Since then, as I briefly previously mentioned, the two have been struck with marital problems. They opened up about their trust issues and still struggling from past relationship problems during their interview with Vogue magazine. Then to make matters worse, they pushed back their public wedding ceremony 4 times. We've also heard time and time again that those closest to Justin are concerned that him and Hailey will never work through these problems, and how Justin has even expressed that he's worried they don't have a prenup. Then there's everything still with Selena, like the fact that she reportedly reached out to the Biebs recently to wish him well in his life, including his marriage with Hailey, and we can't forget that Justin recently made it a point to tell Hailey that he will steer clear of Selena in order to show her that she is his priority. That includes trying to see and contact his ex. With all of that on top of Justin seeking treatment for his own mental health struggles, we've been concerned with how long him and Hailey will actually last. However, recently, Hailey took to Instagram to address the rumors of marital problems with her and the Biebs. She posted this message on her Instagram story saying, "Don't believe what you read on the internet, folks," along with a laughing and eye roll emoji plus a gift that said fake news. So while I guess we can take that to mean her and Justin are A-okay, you have to admit, it was still fun to take a walk down Jelena memory lane. The two really did have a good run, and I know some of you Jelena shippers still don't think it's over just yet. Alright you guys, I'm ready to hear your thoughts on our Jelena timeline. What were some of your favorite Jelena moments? Are you happy they're over and Justin is with Hailey now? Or are you a die-hard Jelena fan who thinks their love story isn't over yet? Let me know in the comments below. For more news on your fave celeb couples, check out our recent video, and for more entertainment news, subscribe to Hollyscoop now.